oh gosh, 100 and I think it's our 142nd meeting. So yeah, that's this one here. I thought I had the right notes. Oh, there they are. Okay, got it. So it's our 142nd meeting today. Here's the notes from last week. And we had finished up FastPath ICMP redirect, all these things. We had decided to move redirect map presentation to this week. And so I believe we have Junhua on the call. So Junhua, if you'd like to take over and do the presentation, that would be great. Who you have here are different industry partners looking to consume the presentation. And I can't hear you if you're talking, Junhua.
Hi, Kristina. Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
hi. Do you prefer Jimmy or Junhua?
Yeah. I'm
Either?
Junhua. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and present. We'll get started.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
So maybe introduce
started
yourself
now.
and what team you're from, Junhua.
Yeah. Okay. I can briefly
Yeah.
introduce. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be great.
I'm from SONiC team, and currently I'm working under Rift's leadership. Yeah. And I'm working on virtual smart switch data plane, and mainly focus on the dash pipeline. Yeah, because we use dash pipeline to present how virtual smart switch data plane is working. Yeah.
Thank you. So cool, Junhua. Thank you. We have people here from Excite Labs, from NVIDIA, from Dream Big Semiconductor, from TCS. So just a lot of different companies. So please feel free to share your screen and go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Creating the SI headers for all the new features that's getting added to Dash. So, yeah, I think Junhua cannot join the Wednesday morning meeting, right, due to time conflict. But otherwise, has been an active contributor to Dash. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. If the time is yeah, if
Yeah, let's do it.
hello?
I can see. Yeah, I can
Can
see
you
your
see
screen.
my screen?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay. Let's start it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is my Fed PR for the private link reduced map high level design. And okay, I just let's just take the preview the document. Yeah. So firstly, let's briefly introduce the background. I think we may all have known the private link service. Yeah. The private link reduced map is just an extension for the private link, and it uses the port level mapping. Generally, yeah, for private link, we accept private link service. We use the web IP, virtual IP, and the service port, and we do a layer for mapping. We mapping the web and its service port to a backend web instance and its port. Okay.
Okay.
Below is the.
So why would a customer, or maybe Prince, could you tell us why would a customer want or use a redirect map?
Okay. Because for a private link service, customer may only see its public virtual IP, and it's a well-known port. And internally, this service actually is served by its backend instance pools, and there are many. Actually, there are many backend VM to serve to provide the service. For example, if we have a Cosmos DB server, its public IP is 1.1.1.1, and the port is 1000. Internally, it will use some load balance service and mapping to a Cosmos DB pool. For example, maybe it mapping to 100.100.100 to 2000, or maybe a list of internal IP and listing ports.
Got it.
Yeah, this maybe this is private
Can you please
introduction.
explain the
more clear.
mapping, because I'm not sure that I understand how this mapping will be used. Do you have some examples of how this port can be used to map to the IP address, and what is the transformation there?
I think let's take a look at this figure. Yeah, for this circle service, to access the circle service, customer with customer name or express premise or customer name, it only know the private endpoint IP, but internally we will translate the private endpoint IP to its internal backend pool. I mean, the real service is provided by the VMs in the backend pool, the SQL Server VM instance. So for a redirect map, we just translate the we will do a layer 4 mapping and translate the desk IP from the service virtual IP to its backend instance IP.
To the back end, which IP? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, for example, it is the private link, and the service IP is 1.1.1.1, and the port is for example is 80, and it will translate them into assuming the backend pool is IP subnet 10.10.10 slash prefix 24. So it may map to 10.10.10.1 or .2 or .3, and with port maybe can change it or not changed. Maybe the port can be mapped to 8080, 8081, etc. Yeah. Here maybe we compare the this is previous regular.
So I think if we go over the document, we'll get more understanding of what this private link redirect map is. Yeah. So
okay, let's keep going then.
Yeah. So the currently, like most of the folks would know like what is conversion from IPv4 to IPv6 for private link, right? So it's basically mapping to the backend services. So the redirect map will take an extra step to honor the L4 ports as well, right? So So far we talked about IP addresses. So this is also considering the port to map to a backend service. If that makes sense. So I think once we go over the full design, I think we'll get more clarity on that.
Okay.
Oh, I have a quick question. So, Prince or Junhua, why is it called redirect map? If it's just port-based mapping,
I think this has been the traditional Azure.
okay.
Yeah. So this has been like even in the Azure documentation, we can find this kind of redirect map concept. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can see that destination port is changed in the regular in the private link redirect map scenario. Yeah. Comparing the
Does it affect any other like fields in the destination packet, or it's only the destination port?
and destination port in regular private link service, the layer 4 TTP or UDP port is unchanged, but in the redirect map case, we can see the destination port is changed. Yeah,
Okay.
This is the okay. On reverse direction, we do the reverse operation. We translate we will do the source port translation. Yeah, in the reverse direction. Just the packet is from the private link endpoint and return to the customer vim. Yeah. Okay, next is the redirect map with the private link NSG. NSG here means just a network security gateway. So it's just for add a security policy. But for our case, it doesn't matter, and yeah, it same as the redirect map scenario. With or without NSG are both same. And for the redirect map with the path, we can refer to this document. It also is unchanged. It's the same as the regular private link scenario. For non-required feature and on the connection idle timeout, we may reset packet maybe is not needed, and flow resimulation should not be triggered on the redirect map update. Okay, next section. For scaling and reliability requirement, we just need to refer to the previous SONiC dash data document and the smart switch HA design document. Okay, next section is for the set API design. How we support the private link redirect map. Yeah, firstly, we introduce a new set object named outbound port map. It's like a container, just and currently it only has one attribute, a counter. A counter is used to track the packet number or the batch number for the if the packet hits this unbound port map object. And second, we introduce a object key entry named unbound port map port range. And this entry is for the port range translation in unbound direction. And the entry is defined and below this structure. The two core field is unbound port map ID and dash port range. The destination port range specifies the match field or port range and targeting the packet TCP or UDP destination port. The member priority is a selection hint if more than one entry is matched in a table, and we take the highest number priority. We choose the entry which has the highest priority. And this port range entry has the following attribute. We define this following attribute. The first one is the action attribute. Okay, it's currently it's an enum type, enumeration type, and with two values. One we define the skip mapping, and another one is map to private link service. For skip mapping, we just will skipping the redirect map operation and handle the packet as the private link service, regular private link.
Junhua, I think one confusion I have here is on that priority. So basically, like if I look at the end-to-end scenario, right? Like we have a mapping entry, and mapping entry have the private link 4 to 6 transformation, and for private link redirect, we will have an additional service redirect table, right? And that service redirect table is what is specifying this this original source port to the mapped port. So where is this priority coming into picture? I don't remember.
Next we have defined the match port base and the backend port base. The match port base is you can think it's a original service port, and because
so that's what I'm saying. Like it's all based on the exact match, right? Like if it matches, then it takes the next action of the mapped port. But why would it be priority based? Like this is what I'm saying. Like it's an exact match to.
You cannot have multiple matches. In other words, right?
Yeah, that's my understanding of the private.
So there is no need of priority in that case, is what I guess Prince is saying.
Correct.
We can I think maybe in the next section the behavior description you may we can take an example.
Okay.
Yeah, assume the packet the customer packet has is a TCP and that's the nation port is 2010 and okay we have the entry definition the entry value is the port okay the key desk port range is 2000 or 2100 yeah so
Yeah.
for port translation we will use this arithmetic formula.
Correct. So it will add
Yeah.
11,000 to the one that came in the packet. Okay.
Yeah. So the 2010 will be translated to 11 110,000 and 10 the number. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also we may
Hey, Junhua,
translate
so
the
sorry. So we can just add the backend port base to the incoming port value, right? To get
yeah
the
this is the back port base and it will add on the delta the match port base the count of port number minus the match port base. Yeah, we use this to get the destination port. Yeah.
I
What
think the
is
question falls back to
Because it's a one-to-one mapping. It's a port range one-to-one
correct.
mapping.
So I think that's where the question on priority comes, right? So it's a one-to-one match. So is there a need for priority or? So for example, the match action is, let's say 2000 to 3000 is the match for the incoming port. Then the action is like, add 11,000 to that incoming port. That's an exact match kind of scenario, right? Oh, we can add a comment to the PR, so you can get back on that. So why we need priority? Yeah.
Okay. Prince. Yeah. Maybe offline I can ask Rip and maybe
Yeah,
he
I
can
can
give
add a
you a
comment and
more
then
detailed
we can
description.
understand.
Okay.
Because I don't know whether this priority is how that priority is going to translate to SI API, right? So that's one clarification we need, because it's probably going to be like an exact match, then map to the base value. And
for okay, I think in Dash northbound API in Dash API, I think originally we have the C to P mapping object. Also, we need to add some new attribute.
Correct. That's the redirect
rewrite
map attribute,
rewrite
right?
info. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the redirect info. Perfect. So, but over there we don't have a priority attribute. Because what we give as the match criteria is supposed to be exact match. But yeah, I think we can take it offline. Yeah. No problem.
Okay. Yeah, it's port map port range entry should have the enough information for the reduced map operation. Yeah. And okay. Okay, if maybe I have not explained them clearly, and maybe if you any other question, you can send email to me, and yeah. And for the CP mapping object, we add some new attributes for the core. The attribute is service ready info, and it includes a source IP prefix and a desk IP prefix. Generally, it's a IPv6 address, and with its mask. And for EI object, we just add two job counters in its EI statics structure. The first one is for the for the port mapping missing. If port map is missing, okay, we will drop the packet and increase this counter. The second one is if the port map port range entry is missing, we will drop the packet and increase this counter. Yeah. It's used by customer to monitor why packet is dropped in the pipeline. Yeah.
Is it possible situation that port range is missing, port map is missing? I believe that this will be the responsibility of the controller to configure everything, right, before the traffic is sent.
Yeah, people can use.
I think, Sasha, if the port map is missing, then it will fall through the regular pipeline, the private link pipeline. Yeah. So it's only for like the one that we need to match on it.
So every packet that will go through the regular pipeline will increment those counters. So what?
Oh,
what
yeah. So
are
you're talking about the counters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There are two counters: port map missing and port range missing. So I'm asking if it is possible to get this information missing.
Yeah. So if it matches a mapping entry that has the redirect info and it missed on it, is where this gets counted. So I was thinking like where you were asking about a scenario where mapping doesn't have port mapping versus.
No.
Yeah.
I was asking about this.
Yeah, I understood. Okay.
Okay. Next section, let's go through the dash pipeline behavior and it demonstrate how the record map is operated in the ASIC or pipeline. And its behavior is following the regular private link behavior. Yeah. It's based on this behavior. Yeah, we have much stages. The first one is direction lookup, and then EI lookup, and connect track lookup. The firstly is now connect any connect track entry, but if after the first packet transformation, we can set up a connection track entry, and the next packet is coming. We will just do connect the track lookup and find the entry, and will just do the connect the track in the packet transformation based on the connect track information. Yeah, but the first one, if it is not missed, we will next stage is echo and then routing and mapping. Mapping is for C to P mapping. Yeah, this is for regular private link scenario. For our the additional reduced map is based on this behavior, and here I just add the new stage operation. Yeah. So the first one in the mapping stage, we will get the additional attribute information in the mapping entry. Yeah, okay. Here we have the service route info and the port map object ID. This information could be cached in the pipeline or packet metadata, and later will be retrieved in the port map stage. And in the port map stage, we will do the reduced map operation with these steps. The first one, it validates the port map object is existing or not according to the port map ID. If the port map is not found, we will increase this port map missing drop counter and drop the packet. Otherwise, we go to the next step. Then we look up the table, unbound the port map port range table based on the match key port map ID. Yeah, we have retrieved it in previous stage. And another match field is the packet destination port, overlay destination port. Okay, if none table entry is matched, the packet will be dropped and increase the ENI drop counter. This port range entry missing counter. Otherwise, we go to the next step. In this step, we will find at least one table entry, maybe multiple, and we choose the one which has the highest entry priority. Okay, next. If the attribute action is skip mapping, that means we do not need the redirect map operation, and the operation in this stage will be skipped. That means we will handle the packet as regular private link and do not do redirect map operation. Okay.
So can we check for the skip mapping earlier? Because why do we need to do it in the fourth step? Because if it is going to skip this mapping, why do we need to do all this port range check and all that before?
Because it's port map entry action. Okay, if actually in this state, if the unbound port map is invalid, or maybe we can just skip this stage. I mean, in the mapping stage, in VNet mapping stage, if the attribute unbound port map ID is 0 or something, we mark it invalid. Then the next stage, the port map stage, can be skipped. Actually, I mean, but if the port map, if we think the unbound port map is valid, then we have to follow this handling in in the unboundable map stage.
Yeah, I was talking about the case where the mapping is valid, but then the entry action is skip mapping. Then you don't have to go through the, you don't have to look up the outbound port range table and all that stuff. So basically, you can do the step 4 earlier, is what I was trying to say. Right? Or maybe you can take it offline. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, if the action is mapped to private link service, then we will do the redirect map operation. And okay, we assume the entry has the following attributes. That's port range, and the action is mapped to private link, and the backend IP is specified, and match port base, the backend port base. Then we will do the 4 action operations. The first one is port translation. We will update the customer packet destination port number based on the match port base, backend port base, and the original port number. Yeah. Also, the next one is 426 net translation. It is same as regular private link operation. Yeah, basically, it's, the formula is to like a service tunnel IP encapsulation operation, and here we use the service router info, service router IP, and marks to do the 4 to 6 operation. Okay. It's the original. It's the regular private link. We use the in C2P entry. It will has the overlay zip and the zip mask, and we can see the formula is same, but here we use the service router info instead of the overlay source IP, that's IP information to do the operation. Yeah. Also, we need to update the underlay destination IP using the backend IP. And finally, we just update the counter. Then for metering, it's the same as the regular private link scenario, and yeah. In this section, we need for private link NSG. It's same as this section. We don't need any extra operations. Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Are you all finished, Junhua? What did you say?
Yeah, I mean, if any question you may, if I'm very clear to answer it, you can send an email to me, and I can ask Riff. Yeah, maybe he's more.
I think, Kristina, the one open item was on that priority, but otherwise, I think the scenario looks clear to me.
Okay. Right. Well,
unless that the community has to provide comments and then can address on it, but think the only unclear one for me is the priority, but otherwise looks
Okay.
good to me. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll send out notes, but again, anyone, I think I'll engage with a couple of different partners and make sure they've viewed this and maybe make comments on it, Prince, like we were talking.
Okay. So Kristina, Junhua, like, are you going to raise the SAI header PR, or are we waiting for comments and approvals?
Let me ask Riff. I'm not sure what his plan was. Junhua,
No,
do you know?
no. What I'm asking is like these SAI APIs, right? Currently, it's
yeah.
not available in the public SAI
Right.
headers. So, are we going ahead with that right away, or do we want to wait for?
Yeah, I have raised the PR for the site API definition, but maybe
Okay.
I need some update. Yeah.
I mean, this is aligned to the one that we discussed today in the HLD, right? Or do you have to make changes according?
Yeah. I need a few changes because this PR is raised several weeks before.
Yeah, sometime
I
back.
need,
Okay.
yeah.
So I think, Junhua, would you be able to update this PR based on this HLD and based on any comments coming from the community, we can then address. But if there are no comments and we can go ahead, I would say like let's update the SAI header PR.
Okay, if any command, you can just read it in this PR. I think.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I can paste it in. Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Thank you, Junhua. Any questions from the rest of the people on the call? I think
No,
we heard
good.
from NVIDIA. We heard from, yeah. Okay, great. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. And Junhua, yeah, let's